Hello, good morning to you. Welcome to Business. The rollout of the tax stamp policy continues to face massive opposition as local manufacturers make a strong case against adequate preparation. This follows a press conference by the Food and Beverages Association of Ghana calling on government to immediately suspend the tax stamp policy. According to the association, huge infrastructural challenges, including the unbearable cost of purchasing of specialized machines, place local manufacturers in grave danger should the policy be rolled out in March. Charles Aiti reports.
Local manufacturers in Ghana are disturbed about the implementation of the tax stamp policy. The mother body of food and beverage manufacturers has officially expressed disappointment in the policy. At a press engagement, Executive Secretary of the association, Samuel Agri, noted that the association wants an immediate suspension of the policy.
The process that they want us to employ will be of a huge challenge, and therefore we cannot do that. So the best thing we need to do is to deploy technology to achieve the same results as we all expected. In this digital age, everything is possible. We have designers in this country that can come up with all the designs and the machines that we want. Actually, a simple device that will be installed at the end of the bottling line will give you the same results that the 500,000 machine will give you as a producer.
Samuel Agri fears implementation of the policy will shoot up prices of drinks, including bottled water, in the market. He is calling for broader consultation between government and industry players.
If we want to be smart enough, then we'll ask the implementers to withdraw as a matter of urgency, suspend this tax stamp implementation, and then get back to the table for us to discuss to get the right machines in place. The technology is there. We should be able to deploy them without asking businesses to cough up millions of cedis to get the machines in place.
Checks show that no beverage manufacturer has procured or installed the tax stamp affixing machine needed for the smooth enforcement of the policy. This development raises questions about the readiness of authorities to start enforcing the tax stamp policy. What we should be expecting is a hike in the pricing of various locally produced products here in the Ghanaian market. We are also looking, according to the Executive Secretary, at an increase in bottled water in terms of the pricing, as well as a collapse of various local industries here in the country. For Joy Business, Charles Aita reporting here at the industrial area in Accra.
Now, away from that, businesses, academia and financial regulators in the country are today reviewing the effectiveness of the Bank of Ghana's monetary policies. This is happening at the forum, which is organized by the Economics Department of the University of Ghana, Legon, and is ongoing actually right now as part of government's policy review. We will bring you updates of that event in our subsequent bulletins. But away from that, also in business, mining giant AngloGold Ashanti says it has reached an agreement with government over the redevelopment of the Boise gold mine. This should see the mine, which has been operating in limited phases since 2014, resume its full functions again.
Aside from the lack of new mining concessions, AngloGold Ashanti's operations were affected by obsolete equipment, poor security and activities of illegal miners. The agreements signed with government include a development agreement, tax concession agreement, security agreement, and a reclamation security agreement. Speaking to the press on Tuesday, Managing Director of AngloGold Ashanti Boise Mine, Eric Subontain, said a thorough feasibility study has been conducted and expressed hope it would be productive and profitable.
Just like we've been doing in the past, we would be working very closely with our local stakeholders, including the local authorities, in terms of how together we can all work to ensure that the societies we are operating in benefit from mining activities, and then we ensure that whatever we need to bring to the table, we bring to the table. It's always not a sustainable approach if you operate in isolation and thinking you can go ahead and do make direct interventions. We would be working with the local communities to address, or the local authorities, I should say, to address those local developmental issues and challenges.
The redevelopment will make use of automation and controls for improved operational efficiencies and consistency in performance. This would be a departure from how the mine was operated in the past. The project implementation is expected to be undertaken in 2 phases, with the first good pour expected in the 3rd quarter of 2019. Mr. Subonting also spoke of employment opportunities.
We will be creating between 2,000 to 2,500 good quality jobs. And if you look at the life of mine, those are solid jobs and they are skilled roles, all things being equal, because we've mentioned that into the future, we're going to run a mechanized mining operation.
And that's all in business. Many thanks for your company. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good morning.